New Year's resolutions. I'm Buck August, a dietitian and diabetes educator with Enloe Medical Center, and I'm here today to talk a little bit about New Year's resolutions. I'd mentioned before that I'm not a huge fan of resolutions, but that's mostly because maybe up to 50% of people set them, but fewer than 10% are able to stick to them for more than a month or two. That doesn't feel very good to me, to set a goal and then fail. So let's talk about some ways that we can make smarter goals that you may be able to stick to for a longer period of time. Now, SMART is actually an acronym for setting goals. It's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So by specific, we want to set a goal that is very specific. So let's say we're trying to eat more fruit. I'm going to shoot for eating 1 serving of fruit each day. So if I eat an orange, I got it. If I eat a cup of berries, I got it. So very specific. It's measurable. It's very easy to tell whether I ate the orange or not. Is it achievable? Well, that's a question you have to ask yourself. Oftentimes I'll ask my clients on a scale of 0, it's not going to happen, to 10, you're positive that you can do this. How sure are you that you can achieve this goal? So let's say it's eating the piece of fruit a day. If they say like an 8, 9, or 10 in confidence that they can do it, great, we're going to stick with that goal. But if they said like a 3 or 4, we'd want to reevaluate the goal. So maybe 1 serving a day is too much, or maybe on the weekends they're not sure if they're going to be able to hit their goal. So maybe they'll say 5 days a week instead, Monday through Friday. Great. Whatever you need to do to adjust your goal to make it achievable, do that. Now, is it realistic? Is it relevant to your life? We know that eating more fruit is good for us in general. So sure, that's a great goal. It can help with your overall health and well-being. And then time-bound, well, you can check in with yourself. Check in a week, check in a month, check in 3 months, and see how you're doing. You can even recruit some people to help you be accountable, whether that's somebody at home, or maybe even posting on Facebook that you're going to be going for this goal of eating a serving of fruit every day. And you can ask your friends and family to check in with you on social media with how you're doing with your goal. Kind of a funny story. Years ago, we were with friends around New Year's, and we were talking about resolutions. And different people had different resolutions, whether it was, lose weight, exercise more. One of my friends said his goal was to play basketball twice a week. And some people thought that was kind of a funny goal, and twice a week, maybe that was kind of shooting low or whatever. But he felt like that was a good goal, and basketball was something that he enjoyed. Well, we checked in again down the line, and he was the only one who actually stuck to his goal. So it was a great goal because it was specific, it was measurable. For him, it was achievable, it was realistic and relevant to his life, and it was time-bound. We checked in with him, and he was doing well. So if you are going to set a resolution, I encourage you to pick something that's meaningful to you and something that is very doable so that you can stick to it and it can bring you some additional health in 2021.